loves, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be setting up my budget for June. So if you like monthly budget setup videos, go ahead and hit the like button, join the family, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment down below. What are your financial goals and plans for the month of June? And let's get started. Okay y'all, so this is my June spread, and this is a 7x9 Erin Condren planner. A monthly planner, so it has like lined pages instead of pre-filled pages, and the stickers that you see in the video are from my shop. And just giving you guys a sneak peek of July. So these are the July stickers. I had so much fun making them, and June will be the first month that I sell the stickers in also 8.5 by 11, but for July. So I don't have June stickers in 8.5 by 11, but July stickers will be. And I'm gonna do like a whole, like showing you guys all the stickers of July in my cash stuffing video this Friday. Okay y'all, so I kind of do like the bare bones, if you will, off camera, just in my own spare time. Laying stickers down is very therapeutic for me. Sometimes I find myself doing it if I'm a little anxious. I'll just start putting my stickers down, and it just kind of refocuses my attention elsewhere. So you guys are just gonna see me filling in the budget, but I've already laid the stickers down. I usually start with paydays, but I decided to start with bill dues this time so that my bill due stickers can go at the bottom of the box, and then I'll just put the payday on top of it. So we are going to start with rent and utilities, and just giving you guys a little bit of background knowledge, or information rather. And if you are one of my OGs, you already know these things about me. So I'm sorry if it's repetitive, but I do get new friends throughout the year. So I just try to make sure that I am giving them some information as well. So my budget is just for me. I live by myself, and I am self-employed. So my budget is variable. I have variable income. It literally ranges all across the board throughout the year. So I always just kind of budget on the low end, because you can't, well, I mean, I can't predict what's going to come in on a given month. So I always budget low for income. That way I can hopefully take care of all of my expenses throughout the month. And, you know, hopefully we end up having higher months, or, you know, just average months. So I used to be a teacher. I was a special ed teacher for about 3 years. And then before that, I was a classroom teacher for, oh Lord, I think 4 years. So I was a certified teacher for a total of 7 years. And then I also, before I became a teacher, I worked in the school system as a tutor and a substitute, and I did that for a couple of years. So that's kind of my background work information. So what else? I don't disclose my income. I just keep that to myself. And I don't disclose my tithes. I do pay tithes to my church, but I also keep that to myself. So I think other than income and tithes, oh, and my rent, I keep that blank as well. So rent, income, and tithes I don't show, but all the other numbers in my personal budget you guys will see. So Netflix is due on the 6th. So yes guys, I have been a sticker budgeter for about 3 years now. Let's say like 2.5. Yeah, about 2.5 years I've been a sticker budgeter. Before I budgeted with stickers, I budgeted with workbooks, and I can't recall, I feel like it was like Limitless Mindset or something like that that I was using. And then I discovered this method about maybe a few months after I started budgeting, because I started budgeting like on paper like this in the summer of 2020, but I didn't start buying stickers until I think the beginning of 2021, if I'm not mistaken. And so I came across this method of budgeting, making it very tangible with writing and stickers. I like to use my hands. I like to work with my hands. So being able to work with my hands like this, and then just opening up my planner and seeing, you know, such cute spreads, I just love it. I love my budget. So that's why I budget this way, guys. And I know for some people it might be old school, like we are a digital world, but I just feel like it, trust me, I've budgeted other ways. It doesn't compare. So I would not be moving away from this anytime soon. So my electric bill, I'm actually not sure what it's going to be. That's why I didn't fill that in. Last month, my electric bill was $78. I just have no idea what it's going to be this month. So the next couple bills that you guys see me write down here are some of my business fixed expenses. So, and this is a longer video, guys. This is not like my cash stuffing videos, which are about 30 minutes ish. This is a long video because y'all see me set up my budget from start to finish. So I always tell y'all, go ahead and grab your dinner, grab you a snack, grab you a drink, go ahead and grab your budget planner, and let's budget together. But yeah, I used to just do this off camera. I used to just do this whole thing off camera, and then I started putting it on camera because I figured, you know, it'd be a good time for you guys to actually see me set up my whole budget from start to finish instead of just seeing the finished look. So where are we? HP Inc. Next will be my car insurance and my Apple Music. I'll just say Apple. These are due on the same day. They are both auto payments and they come out on the same day, so I just put them on one sticker. And they total to 106 together. So we have the 18th. I do my mock budgets off camera so that it's a little bit more cohesive when you guys see it on camera. I'm not just trying to figure it out on camera, which is extremely stressful. My Wi-Fi bill is due on the 20th. And then my taxes bill is due on the 21st of every month. And so I'll put that here. I think, did I cover up? Yes, Father's Day is what, the 18th, y'all? I meant to put a note there. So I don't know. And then Canva is due on Canva Pro, and this is another business expense, and this is due on the 27th, right there. And then also, guys, I round my bills, so if you see like the even numbers or you don't see any cents, it's because I round up. So like 13 for Canva, but it's really $12.99. My Netflix bill is, I think, $10.81, so I just say it's 11. Yeah, so that's how I do my bills. So guys, I am currently paying 2 electric bills a month. I feel like June will be my last month having to do this. I pray and hope, because it has been it's not been fun. And I'm just gonna put it, yeah, I'll just put it down. Let's put it over here. It has not been fun. So basically what happened is the apartment complex that I live in, we used to have electric through them. And so we paid our electricity along with our rent. So very convenient, very easy. I think we ended up getting new management. We didn't get an email about it, but I just, with my experiences with apartment complexes, that's just what I am assuming. So then we had to end up getting our own independent electric service. That was at the end of March of this year. So I did that, and now I have my own electric service that I pay for, that I started paying for in May. So I got it set up in April, and all I had to pay was the setup fee, which was like $15. And then, but the actual bill, my first independent electric bill was, I think I told you guys, $78. So I had to get that set up. But my apartment complex, the electric is 2 months behind instead of 1 month behind. So I'm still currently paying electricity for the apartment complex from like 2 months ago. So last month, well, we're still in May. So for the month of May, I had 2 electric bills. I had my independent electric bill, company, and then I had from the complex from 2 months ago. So that's not fun. I'm trying not to complain because you guys know, like, it was a miracle for me to even get in this place. So I don't complain. But it's just been a lot because it's been unexpected because of the lack of communication. So yeah. Okay, so on the side, I don't know when I'm going to end up paying this bill for the apartment complex. So this electric bill is for my independent electric service. This is for the leftover apartment from 2 months ago. So I probably will end up paying that down here somewhere, but I just don't know where. I've been tracking my no spend days because I had so many in the month of May. Let's see if I can show you guys. We're still working on it because today is the 30th. So I'm going to end up tallying that up over here. And I'll just leave the rest of the space for any kind of notes. Okay, next I'm going to use some of my icon stickers to just notate some things that I want to make sure that I do throughout the month. So I have been very adamant about making sure that I do not slack on buying groceries, because this is what tends to really like kill my budget if I don't stay on top of it, and I'll just start eating out, and it's just a whole hot mess. But not even that, like even for like dieting purposes, I do really good with my weight, sustaining my weight when I'm eating at home more. So I like to do that. And as you guys can see, I actually check off when I did my groceries for the week, and I usually do them on Saturday. So I love notating that grocery shopping is not fun, but it's a necessity. And so this is just kind of like a cute little way that I notate getting my groceries taken care of. I have one birthday this month, and it's my aunt's birthday. So I just want to make sure that I put her birthday in. I try to remember to call my family members and stuff when it's their birthday. Okay, let's do the event stickers, and I'm gonna do Father's Day in yellow. No, let's do the teal. I'm gonna do Father's Day. And I'm trying to think, how do I want to, so I'm going to church on the 4th, which is this coming Sunday. So I'll put that there. And then I guess I can I'm trying to decide, do I want Father's Day? Yes, let's just let Father's Day overlap. So let's do, will this fit? Let's put church here, and I'll just know that it's for the 18th. And then I'm going to go to church with my dad. Well, my mom and my dad, but I'm going to my parents' church this Sunday. Yeah, and then I'm probably not going to go that Sunday. So that's all for my icon stickers. And this is all we have going on this month, guys. I do want to go on a solo trip this month. If I can, it'll be toward the end of the month. So yeah, I'm going to put solo trip in pink. And if I end up going on this trip, which more than likely I will vlog it for you guys, because you guys know that I try to vlog like traveling on a budget. So yeah. Okay, so actually getting the budget set up, I'm going to start with my income sources. And this is going to be my business and anything miscellaneous that comes in, which usually does not happen until August, which my birthday, August and December. So my birthday month and Christmas is usually when I'll get like any kind of miscellaneous income, if I get money for those two things in my life. But other than that, you girl don't have no miscellaneous income. But I always put it because you never know. You just want to have a little space to account for it. So for variable expenses, we have spending, gas, groceries, home, eating out, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to tally up this side like I normally do, just because I put more variable expenses on this side that I don't know what the amount is gonna be, so I can't tally it, but that's okay. Okay, so for spending, I am budgeting $40 for the month. Gas, I'm gonna budget $180. For groceries, I'm gonna budget $280. For home, I'm going to budget $60. Eating out, $100. Medicine, I'm going to budget $50. Beauty, I'm going to budget $60. Laundry, I put $14 for last month and I didn't spend it, so yeah. Electric, I'm gonna budget $100. Again, I don't know what that bill is gonna be, so I'm just gonna put that hopefully it's no more than $100. I know that we're getting to the summertime and I live here in Texas and it's super hot, so you just never know. And I'm not gonna be uncomfortable in my house, so I know people like open up windows, do all that kind of stuff. Like, baby, no, it is too hot in Texas. Okay, guys, so off camera, I usually have to flip the camera around to put these other two on this side, so I just went ahead and did that. So for fixed expenses, I have July. I'm gonna just do R and U because I usually don't put the month. I usually just put rent and utilities, but this is not rent and utilities for June. So June's rent and utilities was paid for with May. So we are still in the month of May. So I'm paying for June's rent and utilities with May's income. So in the month of June, I will be putting money aside and saving for July's rent and utilities. But again, I just started trying to be a month ahead on rent like 2 months ago, so it's very new. And I usually just put rent and utilities and spell it out, but because I'm putting the month now, you know. And then my phone, which is $77. My car insurance, so I'll just break it up here. Even though I combine it on the calendar, I break it up here because what I actually will do off camera throughout the month is make sure that what I budgeted for is what the bills actually were, and if they were not, if they were higher or lower, I just notate it in the center here. And then we have health insurance, and I didn't write these in order because health insurance should have been up top, but it's okay. $322. And then I have my Apple Music, which I am considering getting rid of. I don't know, we'll see. Netflix is $11. You guys know I got rid of my Hulu subscription maybe like a couple months ago because I just realized that I never use Hulu. I have been living on my own for like 4 months, and I was like, I have not logged in to watch anything on Hulu since I've been here. Why am I paying for this? And my tax bill, did I put 68 on taxes? Yes. So my tax bill is really 65 and some change, or no, it's 65 even, but because I use my debit card, they charge me $220 for a fee. So that would be like 67 and some change. So I just rounded to 68. So now down here, we will put additional expenses throughout the month that are not my typical variable expenses and they're not bills. So additional expenses are going to be Father's Day, which I plan on just taking my dad out to eat for Father's Day. Make sure you guys can see that. My August, I'm going to an event in August, and I'm paying for the ticket in increments because I had to, this was an unexpected trip, and so I had to get the flight and the hotel, and I have other things I'm gonna have to like buy, so I went ahead and got the ticket on a payment plan. And then savings challenges, which are not expenses, but my money has to get put aside for these, so I notate them here. Sinking funds, that extra electric bill, because I did not account for it last month in May. So yeah, that was not fun, y'all, because I thought I was done paying double electricity bills. So to get that extra bill in my mailbox, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, why am I still getting this? Like, why am I still paying electricity? Mind you, when I moved in here, nobody told me that electricity was 2 months behind. So I literally had to kind of figure this whole thing out. That's why I talk about communication. Okay, this solo trip, not trips, it's just one. And then unbudgeted. So I don't know exactly what I'm gonna budget for my solo trip yet, but you guys will see as we get closer to the end of the month what I feel like I'll be able to do. I'm still trying to like put it all together as far as everything I want to do out there, and I just haven't gotten to that place yet. So Father's Day, I'm gonna budget 60. My event ticket, I think on the payment plan is like 35 and some change, so I'm gonna say $36. Saving challenge for the month of June, we have gotten through almost half of the year. It's so exciting. And I'm just so excited that I've been consistent with this. Usually my saving challenges are the one thing in my budget I'm not consistent with. So we are stuffing $90 in our June saving challenge. So that will be 90. Sinking funds, I'm gonna budget 200. It's usually a little bit less than that. For the electric bill, last month, so my regular electric bill from the other company I'm using, that bill was 78. My electric bill for the complex was 63. So I'm just gonna budget 70 and we'll see what happens. The solo trip, I don't know yet, and then unbudgeted is 0. Because you don't budget for unbudgeted. But I used to be good at like having a little space for unbudgeted in my calendars and stuff, and then I kind of let it go over the year, and then I just realized like setting this up, like I really do need to keep, you know, a little place in the budget where I can notate anything that comes up that's unexpected. Okay, so this is the monthly budget for the month of June. so you guys can get kind of like an overview of how it's looking. So for my dashboard, I'm going to show you guys how I set this up at the end of the video. So since it's not specifically budget related, but more like I kind of use it as a planning page, I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to put things together at the end of the video for this page. Okay, so this is my weekly check-in page. So this is the page that I set up where I actually track how much money I'm spending out of my cash wallet. So the categories that we're going to do are spending, gas, groceries, home, eating out, meds, and beauty. So anything for laundry, I just use my card, or I'll include it like when I buy my anything for the home. And then Tithe is paid online. And what else did I have? My electric bill, which is actually a bill, but it's just, of course it varies, so I don't know how much it's gonna be on a monthly basis. Some of my bills, I check them and they're ready. Like I have the amounts for June, and then some of the bills are not ready yet. And I used to set this page up like on a weekly basis, so I would only do like the first part, you know, and then just do the rest throughout the month. But I realized over time that I would much rather just set the whole thing up at once. So I set my whole monthly budget up at once, with the exception of, like I said, putting my stickers down, which I do off camera just to save time. And, you know, that's more of like a personal therapeutic thing for me than like a functional me showing you guys how I set my budget up. So, but as far as like writing everything out, I just do this once a month so that throughout the month I don't have to do this. It's already set up. And I just enjoy setting up my monthly budget every month. It doesn't, of course it's a chore. Of course it's something, you know, as adults or young adults that you have to do. But I feel like if you can make it beautiful, if you can make it cute, if you can make it fun, if you can just do it in a way where you enjoy it, it helps. It definitely helps. So I give myself 2 pages for weekly check-ins. Okay, so I'll put groceries, home, eating out, meds, and beauty. And we only need 4 weeks this month, but I have this one down here just in case. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'll put the little deco strip down here at the 8, just in case I need that space for something. You never know. But then I also have additional space down here to work. Okay, one thing I went ahead and did off camera that I forgot was put my dates. I always forget this part on camera, but put my dates over here so that I know what week I'm in and what days this money goes towards. So week 1, I'm spending money for June 2nd through June 8th, and then so on and so forth. This helps me like keep on track with, you know, with the days of the month. And we are moving on to the sinking funds page, which I did change up my envelopes, as well as took away some funds and added a fund. So you guys will get to see that. So we are going to start with the high priority binder. And what I'm going to do is, I hope all this can fit in the frame, is try to show you guys, and I do apologize if there is a slight glare. My light is like right there, so I know it's probably reflecting, so I apologize for that. So in birthday I have 24, in retirement, which is like an additional retirement fund. I'm putting my saving challenges toward retirement, as well as I still have my teacher retirement fund. So this is just extra on top of some other plans that I already have for retirement. Car maintenance is starting with $133. Outings, which I love having an outings envelope. I haven't been as diligent with stuffing it as I used to be, but it used to come in handy so much. So this is the new envelope, April, May, which I told you guys about in my last, I think, cash stuffing video, that I was going to add this envelope because I noticed that every year during the months of April and May, I spend a lot of money. I actually didn't count this. So I spend a lot of money during April and May because April is my dad's birthday, my goddaughter's birthday, and I live near Main Street, so I'm sorry if y'all could hear that. But yeah, my dad's birthday, my goddaughter's birthday, my best friend's birthday, one of my big cousin's birthday, which we don't do things for him every year, but he just turned 40 this year, so he had a birthday party. So yeah, but mainly those three: my dad, my goddaughter, my friend. In the month of May, I have Mother's Day and also my mom's birthday in that month. And then June is Father's Day, but I don't do anything else in June, so June is not as hard on my budget as April and May, so I decided to do a sinking fund for it. So what I did was get rid of my LASIK envelope because I'm gonna finance LASIK, hopefully, prayerfully, in 2024. And then I got rid of my church envelope because at my home church, when I was a member there, we used to do a lot of offerings throughout the year for different various reasons. But a lot of the, there's like 2 other churches that I'm visiting. I haven't joined yet, but I'm just visiting. And they don't really do that. So you just kind of have your normal tithes and offering, and there's not a whole lot of extra offerings going on. So I don't really need that envelope. So I got rid of LASIK in church and combined the money from there for April and May. So we have 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then my goal for, oh Lord, what's the day? Today is the 30th. Did I say 26? Yes, I think. My goal for April and May of 2024, 10, 15, 20. I'm sorry, y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, my goal for next year, April and May, is 250. So we're starting with 26. So I did make this envelope earlier today, and I just want to make sure I explained that. And of course, I will explain it again in my cash stuffing video this Friday. So miscellaneous has 13. I love having a miscellaneous sinking fund. You can literally use it on whatever. Gifts is already 25, I remember. And then my goddaughter has 40. I remember that as well. Medical, I think 60. Yes, 60. And I also went ahead and updated my low priority binder to some more summer colors. I hope that yellow is not blinding y'all. Woo! Okay, so let's turn it that way. So yeah, I was like, my baby pink envelopes that I had in my binder, in my high priority binder, I was like, okay, I'm over baby pink. This was definitely more like for spring, which this color was for spring as well, but I just decided to pair it with the yellow. So electronics has 20. And again, I am so sorry if the light is reflecting too much. What did I see? 12, 15. Yes, And then giveaways. We made it to 20,000 subscribers on the channel, which I'm so excited that 20,000 of you guys get inspired by my budget videos. I hope that they inspire you every single month to set up your budgets, to reach your financial goals, come out of debt, be able to save, all of that good stuff. Functions. So my functions envelope, if you've never heard me say it, is for the holidays. I usually stuff $100 in here, and that's just to like contribute to holiday functions that are happening at other people's houses. So I like to be able to contribute something if I'm invited. Okay, guys. And we are going to put this little piece down here. I'm never completely accurate with like the lineup because I really should go and like count the spaces and then put the bottom sticker, but I never do, so just don't mind that. So let's count this up. 24, I did plus 6, 15, 1, 33, 32, so we have 2,505. For sinking funds. Okay, y'all, so usually this is the page where I set up my business budget for the month, and my revenue sources are my shops, video views like YouTube and TikTok, affiliate marketing, brand deals, and then anything miscellaneous. My variable expenses for my business are Amazon, Target, Office Depot, designs, shipping labels, and then Etsy bills, which I usually don't ever owe an Etsy bill, but I just put it there just in case. My fixed expenses include my HP Ink subscription, which you guys saw in my calendar, my Canva Pro subscription and Shop app subscription, which you guys saw in my calendar. Any additional expenses will usually come from like vendors, Vistaprint, paying my mom if she helps me with the shop, so stuff like that. So I actually did not print a business budget sheet. I think just when I was putting the stickers in stock, I wanted to save that one for last because not too many people buy that one, and I just completely forgot about it and I don't have it printed. But I usually put my business budget on 2 pages, and I use the back page for like calculations and keeping up with additional expenses, and then I finalize it all on 1 page. So I will have my whole budget for my business on 1 page, just like the monthly budget. It's all on 1 sheet. It's not multiple sheets. I can see everything from revenue to income to profit to taxes to expenses all on 1 page. So I don't have that this month, unfortunately. So we will move on to debt and transaction log. So my current debt is my tax bill, and my balance as of right now is $696, and I'm going to pay $65. I don't have interest, but I do have a fee like I told you guys about, which is exactly $220. Well, that's what it was last month. Hopefully we'll see. But only the 65 is going toward the balance. So 696 minus 65 is 631. So at the end of this month, I will have a balance of $631. If something changes, I'll just use my whiteout and then I'll finalize down here. I'm thinking that my transaction log this month is going to be used for that solo trip. I do plan on going on one, and I feel like I can bring my planner with me, and then just how I did with my Vegas trip, how I broke down, well, at the end of, okay, rewind. For the Vegas trip, I showed you guys the events that we did throughout the day. And you know what? I'm gonna hopefully remember to link that video down below if you're interested. And you know, just it was a travel on a budget vlog. So I took you guys throughout the day to show you the different adventures and activities that we did, and then at the end of the night I did like a little budget recap and showed you guys how much I spent that day, and then we totaled it up at the end of the trip, and then you guys got to see a final price of how much I spent for everything on that trip. So being that I go on my solo trip this month, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna vlog it, take you guys throughout my days and show you what I'm doing, and then I'm thinking I can come back here in the transaction log section and keep a running tally of what I'm spending while I'm out there. Before I do that though, I will give myself a budget for the trip of how much I'm expecting to spend, because the goal is to, you know, try to stay in the budget. I don't just go on trips and don't put a budget together. So I'm thinking I'm going to use that for the transaction log this month. If you guys think that that's a good idea, let me know down below. Okay, and lastly, the last part of my budget is my savings tracker. And I use this tracker to keep a log of how much cash I'm able to save on a weekly basis from my cash wallet. So since I started using my rollover money to stuff my saving challenges, I don't accumulate as much cash left over in the wallet, but I still like to notate if I was able to save something, because if I had more money than I needed, you know, in a given week to stuff the challenges, I'll notate it here and put it in my bank envelope. Or if I only have like a couple dollars left over and I end up having to stuff my saving challenges for my paychecks, then I'll just take those couple dollars and not even worry about it for the saving challenges and just put it in the bank envelope. And then I just keep a little tally of it here, and then it goes to my bank account at the end of the month. So the last thing I'm going to show you guys before I leave is me setting up my dashboard page. Okay, y'all. So usually I would be using my deco page to get this page set up. But we had a little mishap with Amazon, whereas like my cutting mat that I use to cut my stickers, yeah, somebody, whoever delivered it, just like shoved it in my mailbox, and it bent up, and you can't use the mats if they're bent. So Amazon, I had to call them and get on you know, with customer service the other day, and they were sending me a new one, but today is Tuesday. Yesterday was Memorial Day, so it's a holiday. So I'm not getting the mat until sometime tonight, I think. So again, my stickers that don't sell as much, which would be the deco sheet and the business budget, I saved those for later. I was like, I'm just gonna cut those later and spend my time cutting the stickers that you guys purchase regularly. And so I forgot that I didn't have those stickers cut, and then my mat got messed up with Amazon, and I'm waiting on a new one. And long story short, I don't have a mat to cut my stickers. It's coming tonight though, so I'll start back cutting tomorrow. So I apologize for that, guys. So let's see. Birthdays is my aunt's birthday, and her birthday is on the 25th. So the stickers that you guys see are my dashboard header scripts that I use every month. And then I just figured, since I know a whole lot is not going on this month, for June I probably will have some leftover event stickers. Since I don't have my deco page, I'll just use these stickers. Down here I usually put projects, and this will be for work for the shops. Let's try to get it straight. And I usually will do like 3 boxes, and again, I always use my deco boxes, but don't have those. So this box I'm going to label envelopes. So this will be something like pertaining to the envelopes, whether I'm making new ones, or if I, just anything that might pertain to the envelopes in the shop. And then I'll do another box for stickers, and I'll just kind of keep a running to-do list under each block of what I need to get done. And do pink. The last one we'll do social media. Yeah. And again, underneath each block, I'll just keep a running to-do list. So you guys could do this for your work, for your businesses, for, you know, maybe think household, your kids. You can put their names and running to-do list of what you need to do. Usually in this top box over here, I'll put a box here and a box here and label it to do. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Let me see. I think I said I wanted to do it like this. Gotta get creative. This is why it helps to have a creative mind. That's a little bit crooked. Let's see if we can lift that up and place it down a little more straight. I literally was like, do not tell me I don't have any more deco sheets, and I don't, but it's okay. So we'll do goals here, and goals could be your personal goals, financial goals, business goals, and then I'll do another box here and label it to do. So this will just kind of be other things I need to get done throughout the month. So I'll put to do here. See, it works out. There we go. So this is kind of the gist of how I set up my dashboard page. I love having a blank dashboard, and I feel like you guys love it too because they sell really well. So I wasn't sure if you guys would like them or not, but I think that people like the ability to kind of construct it to your needs. So I usually won't show you guys this throughout the month because it'll have like personal information. So I just want to show you guys how I usually set it up, and it's very similar to this on a monthly basis. So this is going to conclude my budget for the month of June. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope that it inspired you. Again, I apologize for not having those last 2 stickers cut. But next month we will not have this issue again. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and I will see you in Friday's cash stuffing. Bye.